Hello, in this video I'm going to show you Systems Manager Sentry Enrollment. My name is George and I'm a Solutions Architect here in the Meraki offices in San Francisco. Systems Manager Sentry provides simple automatic security that is context aware. Sentry Enrollment is a feature of this whereby it allows devices such as iPhones, iPods, OS X laptops and Windows laptops to be automatically enrolled into the Enterprise Mobility Management platform when you have a Meraki access point. This makes it incredibly easy for IT teams to get users on board while also making it self-service and easy to use. We're going to go through how that's configured and how it looks from the end user's perspective in this short video. Here I have an iPad and we're going to enroll this in Systems Manager. Now I'm going to go see what wireless networks I have available. In here I have a list and it includes one called Sentry Enrollment. But how did we configure that? Let's go have a look at the Meraki dashboard. In the Meraki dashboard, we're going to go and configure our wireless network, and we're going to configure one of the SSIDs. So I'm going to go to Wireless, Configure SSIDs, and then I'm going to see what ones I have available. Now I do have one called Sentry Enrollment, which is showing me the settings that have already been configured. I don't need to call this SSID Sentry Enrollment. I can call it whatever I want. This is just for this particular demonstration. If I go and click Edit Settings, we can go and have a look at the configuration. In this particular example, I've chosen an open association requirement. This means no pre-shared key, no encryption, no password. This is ideal if you want to use BYOD in your environment, but you don't have to use open. You can use the other forms of association requirement configuration on the SSID if you wish to, while also using Sentry Enrollment. In this particular example, I'm choosing open because I will show you in a later video how you can very easily deploy EAP-TLS with just a couple of clicks using Systems Manager Sentry. If we scroll down the page, we see the splash page section. Here we can turn Sentry Enrollment on by just selecting the radio button. Once we've done that, more options will appear further down the page. We can choose the enrollment network, so this is the Systems Manager network we want the device to be placed into. In this particular example is one called Terry Francois. We can also choose the strength and what devices we want to enforce this on. With strength, we can choose whether or not we want to make this optional, mandatory, or a very strict version of mandatory where devices that aren't even supported by Systems Manager are denied access to the network because they are unable to install it. If we go back to the iPad, let's start the enrollment process. I'm connecting to the SSID, and the captive portal helper will automatically redirect me to the device registration page. I can press continue to register and it will tell me that I now need to open Safari. So I click done. I now open Safari and this will take me into the registration process. I'm going to refresh my web browser and it's asking me to register. It's automatically detected which network I should be in, Terry Francois, and is now asking me to install the management profile. I press install, and the process will continue automatically. I click trust, and the enrollment is complete. I press done, and the device is now under management. Now when I click continue, I now have network access and I'm redirected back to cisco.com or whatever my previous web address was. Now you don't need to allow immediate network access using the enrollment process. That is, once the user is connected, this could be an SSID which has no internet connectivity or no access to other resources on the network. It can be purely for provisioning Systems Manager and nothing else. In this particular example, I've not put those restrictions in and I've allowed network access. As part of the configuration for this particular network, I've set the Meraki MDM app to be automatically provisioned. This is now being installed onto the iPad and will add extra features and functionality and also allow the user to see their compliance with certain policies. If we go into the Meraki dashboard, we can now check to see if the device has enrolled successfully. we can see the details of the device. We can see things such as its serial number, the tags that are associated with it, what security policies it's meeting, for example, geofencing, and various other parameters available under the Systems Manager MDM. Let's go back to the iPad and look at the MDM companion app. In here, we'll do first-time setup. For example, we'll enable the app to give the user notifications and also allow location services to be enabled, allowing additional location accuracy. Here, I press Enable. Once I've allowed the app to access the GPS coordinates of the device, I can now see the home page. I can see the device is connected, enrolled, and meets all our security policies as it is compliant. We now have the device enrolled in Systems Manager. You can see how with Sentry Enrollment, it's incredibly quick and easy for a user to self-enroll into the MDM and EMM platform provided by Systems Manager. If you wish to learn more about Systems Manager Sentry features and functionality, please choose from one of the links on the left-hand side which goes through individual features in further detail.